I'm Nicole Eglinton. I've been a fit, healthy and confident client with Steph for 6 months now. I've lost 13 kilos over the 6 months, which is massive. Through the program, I've had a massive personal transformation. I think probably the transformation inside's almost been more important than the outside transformation. So I guess mindset's been a massive one, and Steph's really pushed me and given me a kick up the bum when I needed it. Um, yeah, and I guess challenged me a lot. When you think you can't do a lot of things and someone pushes you to do more, you actually realise you've got a massive potential to do more than what you think. I guess I feel a lot better in my body too. This year I wore a two-piece, like a high-waisted bikini, and I've never done that. And just not caring what people thought about my body was actually the most freeing thing. I feel so different in my body. I feel good. I look in the mirror and I feel good. I just love being fit. I love being able to do things that I wouldn't have been able to do before. Yeah, it's been huge. I think for me, the being fit again has been probably one of my most favourite things. Um, Being able to keep up with my friends when we go on a walk, such a huge difference, because they'd always have to slow down for me, where this summer I could keep up with them, which was really nice. It was so scary because the thing was, I was so unhappy in myself, uncomfortable. That was the other thing, like physically uncomfortable, kind of getting to the point where you've got that big that it's just not comfortable in your body anymore. Like, just your belly and things, it just doesn't feel very nice. And yeah, I never wanted to get up. I'd always want to sleep in, wouldn't do a lot. Like I'd go through phases where I'd exercise and then I wouldn't, and then I would, and then I wouldn't. There was no consistency. I think that's the biggest change, is that I wasn't consistent in anything. I'd either eat healthy or I wouldn't. I'd either exercise or I wouldn't. And the big change has been that now I'm eating well every day, but I can still allow myself to, go to my family's house and have a nice dinner with them. I think having the weekly calls with Steph at the beginning was so important, on her pulling me up when I wasn't sticking to things or was getting maybe a little bit relaxed. So I think that definitely helped. But yeah, I think as the weeks went on and you're in the habit, and so it became more normal because it was over such a long period of time that it did become a habit where previously it wasn't. I tried Weight Watchers when I was younger. I'd done 12-week challenges at the gym and then never done anything after that. I tried a keto month challenge. Oh God, I don't know. It was so many different things over the time. So many that I can't remember them all. But yeah, I guess the key difference is, one major thing is, like, I am a total foodie. I love to cook, and I love to cook for people, and I never felt like I was missing out eating Steph's meals. Like, they're so tasty that you actually really look forward to them. And I think these are some of the tastiest meals I've had. Like, they're so good. Like the salmon with the almond crust. Oh, love it. So good. So I'd been watching her for quite some time. And then I was talking to my friend that lives in Motueka, and I was like, oh, I've been thinking about doing this program with Steph. And she said, oh, I know her. She said, yeah, she gets amazing results. And I was like, okay, that's the confirmation that I needed to reach out. And yeah, she's been so good. She's got such an infectious energy that you can't help but get excited. Like, yeah, she's just always amped and pumped up and excited for you. And I guess that's the thing, like getting, replies from her, um, about your achievements has been really nice too. But also too, she keeps you accountable. Like, she totally will give you a rev up if you need it, and make you be honest and accountable, even though like you might be trying to, I don't know, revert back to old behavior and try and get out of it. She won't let you, which that's what I definitely needed. I think for me, accountability was the key. The accountability was massive, and even just checking in and saying I've been for my walk today, or I've done my exercise plan. Those things were huge for me, because I think otherwise I would have quite easily slipped back into not doing all of the things that I said that I would do in our call, but having to follow up every day and send through what I've been up to was, yeah, I think key in my success. She's a hugely caring person, and I guess she's kind of like in your face and revs you up when you need to, but then she can also be very soft and empathetic and gentle when you're upset or having a tough week or going through something. I think she adapts to what you need at the time, and yeah, she's been great, really great. When I had my first sort of call with Steph to find out whether or not the program would be suitable to me, that first step was massive. But then when she kind of was like, "Yep, let's do it," do you want to join? It was so hard to say yes, because I was so scared. Like, I honestly, no shit, had like panic attacks, like, and freakouts about it for days afterwards, because I was just like, oh my god, my body's gonna hurt because I'm gonna exercise, and oh shit, I haven't felt that in so many years. I don't know if I can handle that, and I was freaking out about the food. Oh my god, what am I gonna be eating? Am I gonna like it? I don't know if I can handle it. And I honestly, like, saying yes was so scary. But like, when you're like that unhappy and you want to, but that just like feels so hard to say yes. But honestly, best thing I ever did. I'm so glad I did, because I can't even imagine where I would be right now if I didn't. Honestly, if I hadn't have done it, I hate to think how I would have felt right now, because I just felt so shit in so many levels. I'm just so grateful that I signed up and took the first step, because yeah, it just would have been such a different summer if I didn't. My advice would be, don't wait any longer. Like, if you've been watching the videos and you're thinking about it, and maybe you think it's easy for them or whatever, I think anyone can do it, and the biggest thing is taking the first step. And I just don't think you'll regret it. Like, you're never gonna regret feeling better than you did the 12 weeks before. The shifts are so huge that, yeah, how would you feel in 12 weeks if you didn't make the change? Because I know how I would have felt, and it would have been really crap. If you're intrigued, if you've thought about it, if you've pondered it, I would say just make the call, because you're only going to feel better, happier, fitter, healthier, confident. There's so many things that you're going to feel in 12 weeks' time, that if you just sit there and don't make the call, that won't happen. Best investment in myself I think I've ever made. Yeah, and biggest shift too. I just think we can procrastinate, and I think especially if you're not feeling great, you can procrastinate for so long, and you can put off doing everything. But taking that first step and reaching out can just make the biggest impact on your life. Like, and even if it's scary, because it is scary, because it's like, you can want to change, but actually changing is a whole another thing. And yeah, I just think if you've been on the fence, just go for gold.